I have a habit when I sleep. I practically have to mount my giant body pillow plushie, wrapping my legs tightly around it to fall asleep. But one night, out of nowhere, I heard the inner thoughts of the hottest guy I'd been crushing on. Fuck, don't squeeze so tight. Christ, I can barely breathe. I was so freaked out I accidentally gave the pillow a hard kick. Immediately, a dark, raspy, muffled grunt vibrated right against my ear. I stared down at the plush sleeping doll in my hands, seriously doubting my own fucking sanity. I must be hallucinating. Why the hell would I hear Silas Sterling's voice? Was I crushing on him so hard that I was developing psychotic delusions? Creepy. No, I need to test this shit out. The plushie was a giant 5-foot-long fluffy cat. It was squishy, insanely soft, and just got delivered to my dorm 2 days ago. I absolutely loved how soft it felt. It was incredibly addictive to grope. But right then, I showed no mercy. I made a fist and punched the plushie right in its squishy stomach. A split second later, Silas Sterling FaceTimed me. No warning. Just his caller ID flashing on my screen. My eyes practically bulged out of my skull. It was 2 a.m. Why the fuck is he FaceTiming me? I only had his iMessage because of a random group project ages ago, but he had been sitting in my contacts collecting dust ever since. Shocked and highly suspicious, I hit accept. The screen lit up to reveal Silas's unfairly flawless, drop-dead gorgeous face. When I first transferred to Brampton University, I fell for him at first sight. Let's be real. I wanted to ride him just based on that face. But the guy was Brampton's notorious ice prince. Untouchable. You could look, but you definitely couldn't touch. So I had to settle for a pathetic, secret crush. I swallowed hard and asked the dumbest question possible. Is this Silas? Silas's eyes were red-rimmed, entirely missing their usual frosty glare. He looked flushed, almost like someone had just thoroughly bullied him into submission. His voice sounded weird as hell too. It was hoarse, tight, and holding back what sounded like raw physical pain. He grunted. What are you doing? It's the middle of the fucking night. What else would I be doing? Sleeping, obviously. I lied, keeping my face deadpan. Silas's jaw clenched tight. He looked like he wanted to say something, but silence fell between us. That was when it happened again. His lips didn't move an inch on the screen, but his voice echoed loud and clear directly into my mind. I can't let Clobear know I'm physically connected to her fucking plushie. If she finds out, she'll definitely stop wrapping those gorgeous legs around me at night. It took exactly 3 seconds for my brain to process this earth-shattering information. Silas Sterling was sharing sensory feedback with my giant stuffed cat, and I could hear his dirty little mind. Silas took a deep, jagged breath. His chest was heaving. Your body pillow is really cute, but maybe you shouldn't punch it so fucking hard. It might get hurt. My fist was still buried deep in the plushie's belly, keeping the fabric completely caved in. I guess that must really ache, huh? Feeling a tiny bit guilty, I slowly pulled my hand back and began to gently, seductively stroke the cat's soft head. On the screen, a dark, heavy flush crept up Silas's neck and stained his cheeks.